Welcome to Magic Academy podcast. I'm so excited to welcome Anna today to join our show. She is the woman pioneer developing a Canva for augmented reality development in the future. So welcome Anna to our podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. I'm really glad and enjoy to be here today.
Love
Let's
it.
make it magic.
Yeah, let's make it magic. So for those who are curious to learn about you, how would you introduce yourself to them?
So, my name is Anna. I'm CEO and founder of DEVAR. And DEVAR is a company who work in augmented reality a long time. Our first journey was to create augmented reality products for children, mostly books and toys. And we sold more than 15 million copies worldwide, and now it's selling in 75 countries in 27 languages. And afterward, we collect all our skills and technology and launched no-code platform, MyWebAR, but also refers like a Canva for augmented reality because it allows to create any AR experience without programming skills and using generative AI.
Excellent. It's very impressive. It's already a lot of impact right from the gate. Can you share with us how everything got started and what inspired you and what do you want to go next?
Yeah, so it's a good question. As I mentioned, we started our journey in augmented reality 8 years ago. And we started from trying to find a way how we can make AR magical and available from everyone. And because 8 years ago, it was a time when not a lot of people thought and knows about AR. We started to create products and extend it in the market. And in this case, we touch with millions children who already used our books and our toys with augmented reality and had a lot of experience with some educational skills, science, and others. But our main goal every time was to create something that allows to bring AR and immersive technology to everyday life. And because we worked close with traditional businesses and we also understand not from technology side, but also from like traditional side, like traditional business side, and we understand how we can merge it, we started to be like a bridge between immersive technology and businesses. And this is one of the reasons why we collect all our technology from computer vision and launch no-code platform that allows today to create any AR experience without technical skills. Our goal was to bring it in the table and show the people that they can do everything with AR and they don't need to be like programmers or we don't need to have a special skills. We just need to understand how we can use it and why. So, and this was our goal. And today we see a lot of examples from the different industries like marketing, advertisement, education, Phygital products. We will touch this topic, I guess. Promo campaigns, consumer products, corporate learning, so different. The main thing that I think that AR, it's not only about like wow effect. It's a technology that can bring a real helpful value for every part of our business or every part of our everyday life. Because we can make better how we communicate, how we work with our audience if we brand to business, how we can educate ourselves or our children, and how we can make our business process more effective using immersive technology. You know, AR for us, it's like a technology that allows make you like a superhuman. I mean, like augmented reality is a technology that bring additional layer in the real life, in the real world, and it means that you can be like a superhero with supervision, and you can see what you can't see in the real life or like usual life. And it means I know it sounds like a little magic and sometimes a little crazy, but imagine like you're going to a natural museum and you see a picture of dinosaur, but imagine with using AR, you can see a live dinosaur around you. This is an hour consumption, and this is more deeper magic and emotion, but also it opens up capabilities how our generation can interact with the world, and this is more important.
And that reminds me of, I think a few years ago, there was a super hype of the Pokemon Go. I think
Yeah.
it's also leveraging the augmented reality and then integrating like game mechanisms into
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah,
And sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so Pokemon Go, it's a good example, but it's mostly about gaming. And it's also about how we can combine power of technology to communicate people with each other and gaming and make some more interactions and hours. But honestly, I see more helpful value from our industries, not only education, as I said, not only on arts or museum, but also for business who want to understand and who want to reach out their audience more interactive and more emotional ways. And again, so a lot of people, a lot of people think that AR it's mostly about wow effect. We scan a package and see something funny and it's it. But from a business side, augmented reality can bring a solution how we can solve a lot of business challenges, not only about how to make a customer experience better, but also how we can reach out the right audience, how we can provide them a new communication ways, and how we can make like a small Disneyland just using a package. So it's just like a higher level, but augmented reality can bring more values from every business than people can imagine today.
So I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. So it's kind of like a new way of communication. Rather than a 2D or even a simple 3D, it's an immersive experience. It's multi-sensory. It's 360 experience, and you can use that sort of experience to educate, to develop skills, or to communicate, to deliver a message, to build a connection, to build up a brand, to ignite that sort of like authentic human to brand connection.
One of them, but you also can look for AR like a part of industrial design, because what people try to do when they create some design for packaging, just attract more attention, be memorable, or something like that. But AR today, it's like a part of industrial design. It can bring more memorable and more effective ways to bring loyalty from your customers to your brand, to your product, because you can provide them like emotions and something like that. And I think that when people trying to find a way how to be more brighter among their competitors, we need to understand that modern generation are people who want to interact with brands using some technologies. It's normal because, children today, what children have in their hand, in their little hand, just from 2 years old, mobile phone or tablet. And we can argue about it, we can discuss, we can say it's bad or it's good. It doesn't matter. It happens today. And we just need to understand what kind of language we need to use to communicate with them the right way. It's not like I'm always compare augmented reality with internet. When internet came to our life, it was like something new, and every business had a choice. I'm going to online or not, or I will lose my customers. And remember, like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, we didn't have a patterns of behavior to make shopping online. But now we all do it using just websites or ours. AR is a technology that brings to our life a new internet. It means that we'll definitely change how we communicate, how we shop, how we work, how we collaborate for each other, and how we collaborate with brands and products and ours. And of course, today not a lot of people have XR glasses, and maybe we have like maybe 3-5 years when we will have really small and convenient devices that will change our phone in our hand, but it will happen. And it means that if you have a strong brand or strong company today, you need to understand how you will communicate with your audience, how you will not lose them, because they will change their patterns of behavior, and it means that you also need to be changed today. It's just what augmented reality do. AR, it's like a way how we need to start to think about our brand, our company, our customers, and how we can make our communication with them from different ways more effective from business and from customers.
Can you give us some case studies of how current businesses are using the AR to redesign their brand and reconnect with people?
Okay, so we call it Phygital marketing. And
What is Phygital?
yeah, so it's a good question. So Phygital, in simply way, it's a combination between physical and digital. When every physical good or object take more functionality and more values using digital content. It means that if you scan QR code on your package and go to a website, it's not phygital. But if you scan package and see some additional digital content that's starting to be like a part of a whole product, this is a phygital. The best example and the simple example, for example, AR book. When you read the simple usual book, you can just read and see pictures. But when you scan page and see, I know, like solar system or human body, it's not about visualization. It's about this started to be like part of a product. And this is called AR book or phygital book, when AR content like integral part of product. And the same from ours. Packaging, some toys or home appliance, doesn't matter. So from my opinion, phygital it's about when again digital content like augmented reality started to be a real part of product, not like additional wow effect, but it's like a real helpful part of physical product.
So imagine like a QR code as we scan it. Maybe like an augmented 3D graph of this product will come into your reality, into your real environment as you wear the Vision Pro or whatever the Meta.
Something like that.
You will be able to like go into the product and kind of start seeing it from the inside. You can go out and start seeing it from the outside and to the left, to the right, and play with it. And so you can physically through a digital medium to interact with the product.
Yeah, so just now you demonstrate one of the main skill that people need to have today, imagination. So yeah.
Excellent. So let's then can you share with us more case studies about how this is used, especially maybe skill development or something?
Yeah, so back to phygital marketing first.
Yes.
So again, this is technology, but and this is a function that allows to have more interesting way how to communicate with audience and how to bring this audience to your business. I mean, like imagine that you are McDonald's and you have a great mobile app and strong website, and you know a lot about your digital audience because you can communicate with them from your digital channel, right? But if I'm go to McDonald's, just buy a burger and go out, you don't know me because I'm not using your mobile app. I'm not using your website. I just buy burger and go out. But if I'm scan package and see augmented reality experience, from my side, like a customer, I get new experience and more emotions. But you, like a McDonald's, will collect my digital profile data, and after you can find me or retarget me on a social media and suggest something new about your brands. From a business side, it means that phygital marketing can close the gap between offline audience and online audience and make every physical product that company or brand sell like an entry point two-way digital spaces. And today in the marketing, we spend a lot of, not we, like brands or big companies spend a lot of money for testing and trying to find a right audience for their product. But if you use phygital marketing, you totally understand who is your audience and how you can reach out to them. And this opens up new capabilities, really new capabilities in the global market, global marketing, and people can use it and spend their money and resources more effectively. This is just one of the cases. The second, I think you and your audience perfectly knows about economy experience. And shortly we started in the global market to sell our goods after our service. Now we all selling emotions, and we buy something because emotions, and we love brands because they provide us emotions, and our whole life it's also about emotions, and we want to have it more and more every day. Imagine that you are like a small girl, and not every small girl can go to Disneyland, for example, unfortunately. But it's true. But imagine that you buy, your mom buy a package of milk, you scan the packaging of the milk, and you see how funny cow started going around, sound playing something, and hours. And see you smile, I understand, with your little girl inside you now feeling like a little Disneyland. And this is like a magic that happens on the table. And it's perfect. But the main question, like business question, I think it's easy to guess what kind of milk this little girl will want every day after this experience.
It's not a question. Definitely that milk. Because I wanted to experience that. I wanted to re-experience joyful experiences every day.
Yes, exactly. And this is the most impact from immersive technology. Immersive technology can bring emotions. Emotions can make your brand more memorable and loyalty, and it means more sales, more grateful customers, and hours.
And the connection will be more authentic. It's like,
Yes.
it's not like it's a product, I'm drinking my milk, check, but it's like, hey, they're going the extra miles to help me start off with a good mood and with a
Yes.
beautiful thing in my mind and makes me happy, and that's kind of a very authentic connection.
Yes,
right there.
exactly. Exactly. And it's just like, wow, I can
With
see it and it's fine. And for business, again, we can understand better from the audience. And one of the interesting cases, and not obviously advantage from augmented reality, when people scan a different AR content, it means that business can understand what kind of content more popular from their audience. For example, it means that every physical good that uses AR and started to be phygital, started to be like, we started to have consumption analytics. We understand how many time people spend at every AR experience. We understand what kind of design better and how many time people return or something like that. So different cases, but it means that if you sell books, packaging, milk, doesn't matter, dairy products, consumer products, so home appliance, you will understand how people really use it.
So it is a more holistic understanding of your customer and their behaviors. There could be some people who wanted their privacy may have some other questions. We will address that potential like challenges in later questions.
Yes.
So we talked about like the branding, the authentic connection building. How do you envision the phygital being leveraged to empower skill development and trigger a sense of wonder, curiosity? What's kind of your view on that?
So I think we live in time when all technologies are growing really faster and implemented in our life. And we need to be adopted to it. We need to understand how we can use it. and how we can be more productive, more effective, more successful. So whatever what you want. But using technology, it's not a big challenge, but it's a real tool that we need to have everyday life. So Phygital and every immersive technology, as I mentioned earlier, will definitely change a lot of our patterns of behavior. And in this case, the big concern from the people and the people struggle with, we need to be some technical and we need to have a technical skills. It's not true, because today people can use no-code solutions like us. And the main skills we need to have, it's imagination, understanding what kind of goals and business challenge we want to solve using this technology. And I think the biggest challenge to make it right, because it's like about design. Design, it's a way how we communicate with people, with audience. The main goal from design is speak and like take our message, like brand's message to the audience. If AR started to be like a part of design, every time we need to understand how we can use the whole power of this technology to build a right communication language with our audience. And in this case, more important to use user's way, interface, and hours, not only about technical skills. So you don't need to think about technical side. You need to understand what kind of advantage and benefits of technology you want to bring in your business and how you want to use it to communicate with your audience or something like that. And again, when I said communicate, it's not only about branding or packaging. For example, in corporate learning, people use augmented reality to make manuals and instruction from new employees easy and effectively when like from the papers. And it's also about communication. When you use augmented reality like a part of consumer goods, it's also about communication. And again, so the main question when you need to ask yourself is, what kind of message I want to bring on the table for my audience and how I can use AR for it. And that's it. And I see the same thing happened in the graphic design. Like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, every designer need to use Photoshop and spend a lot of hours to understand how it works because it's professional tools. But now we use a Canva, and it means that every marketer, every project manager, every product manager can create some presentation, flyers, or everything that you want, just using a Canva, and we don't need to have some professional skills. And we also cannot to speak about AI and its role in this process. Because yesterday, the main designer skills should to be sense of picture, colors, and professional tools. Today, designers need to understand how to describe what we want to use. And this is a shift the mindset, because today you don't need to understand how to use Photoshop. You need to understand how to describe better what you want to see in design. The same happens in the AR. For example, we have on our platform, I guess, more than 10 generative AI functions that allows people to use AI to create something. One of the best example is text to 3D technology, when you can create a 3D model just only through text. And it means that today you don't need to be 3D modeler, 3D designer. You just need to text what you want and you will get it. And it will develop better and you will have more quality and something like that. But it's like, so for example, I'm not a programmer, honestly. I never spent no hour in my life to code something, but I can create AR experience just only 1 minute, 5 minutes, okay, using our platform. And this is a true magic for me. 80% of our users, it's the people who didn't have any experience with augmented reality before. It means that we open a door for marketers, product designers, project managers, owners, small businesses, everyone who want to use it, but we didn't have a capability to do it. And again, today the main, in the conclusion, the main on the skill development yourself today, it's about not to have a technical skills, but have a curiosity and imagination and deeply understanding what kind of benefits of every technology can you bring to your business and why it will be helpful.
You mentioned about the role of curiosity, so I would just like pull us back to that point a little bit. So what role do you think curiosity will play in the future 10, 20 years?
So curiosity is everything, and every time it's a more important skill that we need to have in our life. I don't know how
Survival
to
skill.
describe it better. Yeah, it's not about survival, it's about we stopped our development when we stopped ask ourselves how we can do something better than yesterday. And it's not only about self-development or trying to be better on just one direction. It's about how wide you can open your eyes and open your mind and see something new, especially if your first reaction, I do not understand how it works. Curiosity, it's, from my opinion, it's a power that opens the door to new worlds and bring to our life sometimes unexpected, but mostly very interesting and fascinating things. And we just need to be open for that. If people stopped their curiosity, how we will develop our civilization? It's a rhetorical question. You don't need to.
I have no answer, but I hope I don't live in that world.
Yes, exactly.
I see. So do you think curiosity will help? Because nowadays we've seen such like a big skill gaps happening in organizations across the global kind of spectrum. Do you think curiosity will potentially help people as they open up their perceptions? Will that potentially help them to learn better, learn faster? Yeah, what's your view on that?
It's our company and our team. We have, of course, the corporate values. And every year we ask ourselves the main question. This question is, what if? If you will think about it, you will understand and you can feel the question, what if, opens to you a new perspective from every question, especially if you have an answer right now. Because it's about how can I explore this world? How can I find a better solution? How can I see what will happen if? And all people, especially from the creativity side, especially from who creates and develop new products or new technology, should ask themselves, what if every day? This is what I learn my team.
I love that.
Yeah, thank you.
It's just opening up a lot of possibilities, and the people may think open-mindedness is like easy. I just relax, my mind is open. But no, open-mindedness is a muscle. You need this muscle to like open up your mind. And what if could be a perfect like a Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's simple.
Activate.
Yeah, it's simple, but it just allow you to start think different. Because we all have a background, we all have some experiences in the past and something like that. But again, when you will stop ask yourself, what if? It means that your curiosity go down.
I love that. I love that. So as we move into the future, what kind of in the perfect world, how would you envision the future look like with AR, with great AR, with great imagination, with everybody asking what if every day? What would that future look like?
It will bright. And I give you one special life example. Whole technology like computer vision, AI, especially augmented reality. Again, it's not only about wow effect and customer approach or something like that. In the future, it's also about our safety. Imagine that you are staying on a crosswalk and you have XR glasses in your head and you see a light and you started to go but your human vision doesn't allow you to see that the car from the corner will not stop. But the computer vision and supervision with AR and all combination from this technology will tell you, don't go, stop. It's not only about how technology will work, it's about how technology can improve our life and how can make it more safety. Because sometimes human has some limitations. We cannot see everything around us, but AI and augmented reality can. And in the future, in the close future, I guess, we will see, maybe we will not understand it. I mean, like following the example with internet. I don't remember the day when I wake up and say, oh, today I will use just only online shopping. No, it was like evolution. I can't remember the special day when I started to do it, or I make a decision never go to a physical store. It just was like a really seamless. The same will be with AR. AR. So today we have like only in our platform, people already created hundreds, thousands projects with different industries. And I saw different examples how students from the different countries created a self-presentation using immersive technology, how we create some lab or physics or chemistry experiences. I see a lot of examples on the arts, in marketing and corporate learning products. I can't explain, but a lot of people starting to create T-shirts, books, toys, postcards, souvenirs, sneakers with augmented reality. And it sounds like a little crazy, but millions of people in the world right now use augmented reality more and more. Do you know, for example, that in the US, of Americans use augmented reality every month? If you go to the street and ask, do you use augmented reality? A lot of people say, I don't know, I can't. But we use it. How? In the social media, in the packaging, for example, you buy like a new medicine, like vitamins, that you scan a package, you see receipt, how you need to use it, and you see how it works. And you don't understand, you don't fix it in the moment that, oh, I'm using AI, but you use it and it makes your life better and really easier. We will not see a special day where people change, but we building this way. And we help to integrate AR in the everyday life, really seamless and helpful for end users. And from my opinion, every brand and every company who want to be in the future and who want to be brighter among competitors need to understand that only right way today it started to use immersive technology from their business goals. Because tomorrow, when we will have, I mean, let's say, of course, not just like tomorrow, real tomorrow, but maybe like in a couple of years, when people will see, I don't know, unicorns, dinosaurs, different layers using glasses, every business will have a choice. Be with their customers or die. The same thing already happened with internet. Now time is augmented reality. 4 years ago, with one of the cases with children, I saw when a child started to read our augmented reality book about dinosaurs, and he really loved it. It's perfect. But it's interesting, but the next time when parents gave them usual book, he said, it's wrong. It doesn't work. Yeah. And
It's a
it
wrong
was so,
book.
yeah, because they don't have a digital content. What is it to me? And again,
I
we
love
can
that.
argue, but it's true. It will definitely happen. And we just need to understand how we can adopt ourselves for this future.
Yeah, yeah. And that gets me to the next question. What are some potential risks that or challenges that we need to kind of think ahead, like privacy, like overusage? I don't know. What are some potential challenges?
It's an interesting question. So every technology has light and every technology has dark side. And every time people scare about something new, and it's normal. I think the best example in the human history, it's about Galileo.
It's very classic.
Yeah, it's very classic, but it's a very interesting example because people concerned, people struggled, people afraid, and what we will have in the result. I think the biggest challenge is to use technology right and use their powers to make our life better and didn't create any more risk that we have. I think it's mostly it's responsibility from all of us because every who use and work with technology should understand that we need to provide a better example for everyone, and we need to provide a better usage how it can be about privacy and others. So we have this risk today, and we know how we live with it, and it's our choice. But interesting point that you touch, it's about, I think it should be the personal responsibility, what kind of data about me, like a person, I want to share. And it depends how I want to use my data. And you touch is a good point. We wrote about it in our blogs sometime. I mean, people usually don't care about their data and their, not privacy data, but also about their educational background, skills, and everything what we can call data. But imagine that you can use and you can create personal AI, and this AI will learn using your data about your skills, your professional careers, your preference, or ours. And in this case, it's your personal responsibility how you collect and how you use your data. You can make it like a strong new power, or you can lose it. I think the big challenge that we need to understand, but it starts to be a personal responsibility for everyone. And don't complain if you make a wrong choice, because again, it's in person.
So it's a collective responsibilities because there's nowhere to pause the development of all the technologies. It's only us as users
but
or
usage,
someone in the
it's
ecosystem.
about but usage, it's a personal responsibility. You can use it, you cannot, but it depends whatever you want. And I think, of course, I don't argue with collective responsibility, but I just want to say that everyone needs to understand that AI, AR, or our technologies is going in our life, their usage and their adaptive. It's also a part of our personality and our person responsibility. Because sometimes people say, I don't care, you can't care. It's about your life.
You have to care. It's a part of living this life.
Yes,
in the world.
Exactly.
I like that. So before we move to the magic part, so we've talked about Anna's story, how Anna started the DEVAR initiative, where it's a Canva for augmented reality development with no code. Everybody can build their own augmented reality world. We talked about some case studies coming from kids' books all the way to corporate marketing, branding, and to training and development. And we talked about some potential risks of the future of technology, of augmented reality, and how everything is really our own responsibility. It's a collective responsibility that we need to take upon our shoulder. Before we move to the magic session, do you have anything that you want to say, but the question hasn't covered yet?
So I think we had a great conversation about AR and personal development, even implementation in our life. I just want to say, just like a wish for everyone, don't be blind. Be open for new technology, because every new technology can bring something interesting and fascinating in your business and your life. And you just need to ask yourself, what if? And after, why? And afterward, how? And you will need, and you will find tools and people who can help with that and who make your business more interesting and more beneficial using technology. Don't struggle with it.
Excellent. open, ask what if, ask why, ask
Yeah. Simple steps.
simple steps. Excellent. So what did Anna enjoy creating when she was 11 years old? That time disappeared.
Good question. When I was young, I mean at 11, I was very busy child. I played on violin. I had special tourism. I read a lot of books about history and about nature. So everything. And I read everywhere and every time. And I spend a lot of time with my hobbies. And maybe this is one of the reason and one of the factor when I really active today.
It's always hopping on different adventures and
Yeah,
creating.
it's like a feeling how you feel alive. Because if you're open and if you understand that you can have a fully emotional life, you will open for something new every day. And you will have a drive, you will have energy, you will have amazing people around you, you will have results, everything what you want. It's just like about positive thinking and open mindset, but open for curiosity and explore the world.
Fellow explorers, hi.
Yeah. Yeah.
So any particular challenge? I know people like we all go through a lot of challenges. Is there any particular challenge that helped shape who you are today?
Interesting question. I have a lot of challenges because, again, so from my nature, it's about I need to have challenge every day.
So you thrive on challenges.
Yes. Yeah, but in a good sense, because I think the challenges that we have in ourselves, it's our driver and it's our motivation to do something. My global challenge in the business, it's really to make immersive technology and Phygital available for everyone, and not only available, but also acceptable and understanding. And from the impact side, because I saw a lot of examples how it's involved in the usual life, I want to see the best examples with our partners and our clients, how we use augmented reality and how we can build it like a super vision or super power for everyone in person. I think this is from we now on the journey to building something fascinating, and this is inspire.
A sense of inspiration. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. It's always like you're just always building and it's like it's more and more clarity and bigger accessibility and more people are getting excited. So it's like ignite.
Yes. Exactly. I always say it better what you can do for yourself. It's every day, just do what you want. It sounds simple, but sometimes it's really difficult. And you just keep it in your mind and ask yourself every time when you're feeling uncomfortable, what is the reason why I do it? It's what I definitely want, or I do it for everyone else. And believe me, if you will do just only what you want, it's not bad. It's a good sense because you will happy, and it means that you can make everyone around you happy, and your family, your friends, your lovers. So it doesn't matter, and it's a perfect sense for everyone because we have just only one life, and we need to be admired, and we need to have inspiration, and we need to laugh. So as I said, just in one sentence, fall in love. What do you do every day?
I just
Relax.
hope everybody I just hope at this moment I just hope everybody on this planet is able to hear what she just said. Fall in love in what you do every day. It's kind of like a little kid. No matter where you are, kids have no problem doing
Yeah.
what they want to do and fall in love with that. Like every day is just
Yes.
like a new beginning, and they ask what if all the time, every day, every single minute.
Yeah.
As adults,
But
we
the
need a
magic,
reminder.
but the magic
It's
is
magic.
with our internal child it's a better inventor. And we just need to provide them opportunity to do it. So it's it.
Yeah. What is your magic?
I can discuss with my internal child. And
have
I'm falling in love what I do every day. It doesn't mean that I have, just for understanding, it doesn't mean that I don't have some challenges or difficult questions or something like that. But it's my choice how I feel it. I can be sad, but I also can see, wow, it's a new challenge. Let's do it. And that
I'm
means
curious
it again.
what made me
Yeah,
sad.
I'm curious.
What
What
if?
if? What if? Yeah, exactly. And when you can keep your mood in this hand and this direction, you will see that everything that make you sad yesterday, today it's like it was easy. Give me
Give me another
new.
one.
Yeah, give me something new. Yeah. So the magic is falling in love, and with it.
Thank you, Anna. It was such a good conversation that we had today, and I hope our audience, as you watch and hear our conversation, something in here is saying, "Hey, pay attention to me. I'm here. Let's share, talk to me." Excellent.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for invitation. It was a real nice conversation, and I also hope that everyone who will listen to it will say, "What if?"
What if? Thank you, Anna. Let's look forward to a what if day tomorrow.
Perfect. Not tomorrow. Today. Don't
Today.
anything. Today.
That's great.